Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli on Sunday chaired a meeting of the Council of Governors that focused on the provision of supplies at markets nationwide ahead of the holy month of Ramadan. At another meeting with both the central bank's governor and the Minister of Supply, Madbouli also asserted the importance of ensuring the availability of foreign currency needed to release foodstuff and industry inputs stuck at ports. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli on Sunday held several meetings to follow up availability of essential and food supplies at markets nationwide. Chairing a meeting of Governors' Council, the Prime Minister reviewed preparations for the holy month of Ramadan, including a follow-up of markets. The meeting was attended by Minister of Supply, and Dr. Madbouli asserted that chambers of commerce and food industry companies agreed to increase supply at the markets during the holy month to help stabilize prices. At a separate meeting the Prime Minister held with the Central Bank Governor and the Minister of Supply, he said the state agencies are working to ensure enough US dollars flow in order to accelerate the release of goods stocks at Egyptian ports. He also asserted the need to continue efforts to ensure the provision of inputs, notably in the food industry. Meanwhile, Madbouli met with visiting chairman of the Egyptian Kuwaiti holding company, Lu'ay al-Khirafi, to discuss its investments in Egypt and their expansion. The Kuwaiti investor asserted his commitment to increase investments in Egypt, notably with the approaching opening of the experimental phase of the company's plan to manufacture MDF foods with investments up to 120 million US dollars. Al-Khirafi added that Egyptian Kuwaiti holding company will seek additional enterprises at upcoming visits to different ministries in Egypt. Chief of the State Information Service, Dia Rashwan, announced today Egypt's participation in an international justice court's debate on Israeli practices in the occupied Palestinian territory since 1967. He pointed out that Egypt filed a document to the court and will read out a verbal pleading before its judges on February 21st to assert the court's jurisdiction to give an advisory opinion requested by the United Nations General Assembly. The document rejects Israel's annexation of Palestinian territories and its campaigns of home destruction, eviction, and displacement of Palestinians, also in violation of general international laws. He said that the Egyptian document and pleading shall ask the court to hold Israel responsible for its illegal deeds, obliging it to the immediate withdrawal from the occupied Palestinian territories and the compensation of Palestinian people for the damage inflicted upon them. The SIS chief elaborated that the document also calls for world countries and the international community to stop supporting Israel and for the United Nations and international institutions to shoulder their responsibility in this matter.